Hello guys, this is the Church of Gaming here, and we are back with some more Prison Architect. Nothing much has changed from last time. It's just the same. They've gone to bed. It's still sleep time, and this is kind of the time where we can relax, I guess, where these prisoners are not causing hassle. I thought so. Grub here was out of his cell, and that should fix things up. We still have people in the holding cell, who could find a proper cell, and maybe that should get rid of some of the complaints that they have. So we'll get him out if we can get a guard in there to do their job. We have patrols who are going up and down the hall, so we do now have visibility of all these cells, and that should end that. And it looks like he's the last guy to come out of the holding cell, unless somebody in solitaire is part of the holding cell. That should just about do it. Danger level is not too bad. I don't know why these guys aren't asleep. It's like 11 o'clock at night. They should be tired. Can they wake up at 6? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because I've changed around the whole schedule. They have to get used to the new thing. But I mean, 11 o'clock. Come on, guys. Like, please, everybody, like, Tom Pierce should be your role model. He's fast asleep in a cell. And I want everybody to be just like Tom Pierce. So I'm going to jump into logistics. We're going to look at room quality. So room quality is now up to a 3. And it looks like these guys deserve a 2, a 0. So they don't deserve the new rooms I give them, except for this guy here. Whoever this guy is deserves exactly the room he's been given. Prison labor, we don't really have prison labor. Temperature in the prison. It's a bit cool here. 15 degrees is actually pretty cold. The canteen is very, 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 very hot. Same with this room. But it looks like the infirmary and all this are like nice temperatures. Common room's a good temperature. Visitation's a bit chilly as well. But I think it's definitely survivable in the prison. Maybe in the canteen we should probably get rid of this radiator to make things a bit more bearable. So we'll dismantle this. We'll get rid of that. And then the visitation was a bit cold, so I guess we need to stick a radiator in here. It should probably sort things out, maybe right near the back or something, like here. And then we'll run our hot water into here as well. And that should just about fix things. And then at the back of the prison is a bit cool, but I think that should be alright for right now. The laundry room is fine. It's still sleep time, and I think last time I said these guys their spirituality needs aren't being met. So I think this time we are going to make our worship, our area of worship, which should hopefully deal with these guys' hopefully we'll deal with their spiritual needs. So this will be our, I don't know, chapel or mosque. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Maybe it'd be like a mixed prayer area. So anybody from any faith can just come in here and pray. I think that sounds pretty nice, so we'll probably do that. It says it requires an entrance, so we'll stick on a jail door as well onto here. These guys are just putting in the radiators. It's still sleep time. You should probably pick up the speed a bit. I don't know if I want to further improve these cells, if these guys even deserve it. These guys up here doesn't look like they got any of the bookshelves I gave last time. So I think this time we can definitely treat these guys with the improved cells as well. Hopefully we get reading going on. And then these guys won't be so inclined to stab somebody if they're reading like Harry Potter or whatever the hell prisoners read. Visitation looks pretty good. And yeah, things are going well. We just gotta get this chapel built, and thank God all these guys are sleeping, because they were up and awake, but they all know what's best for them and are all well asleep. And our janitors are getting the laundry done. We might have to hire more janitors or have prisoners work in the laundry room, which I think we will actually. So to have prisoners work in the laundry room, we will have metal detectors here and here, And then we can jump into, I think, logistics. Is it or deployment? Or is it intelligence? I'm not sure how you deploy. Laundry distribution, food distribution. I'm trying to find which one of these. I know you can, but I don't remember which ability it is to assign prisoners. Two different parts. Wow, we have a lot of maximum security. Look in here. Let's see. Needs. Family needs are still not being met. Freedom should be met. We give them more free time. Hopefully that should start to kick in. I mean, to be fair, they have plenty of free time. They aren't locked up for that long, really. Well, I guess so. Maybe a couple of hours, but it's not that bad. Really. They definitely have yard time. They have shower. They eat. I think our regime's fine. Policy, we don't have that unlocked. Our grants are going well as well. Cell block B, so we definitely have to we definitely have to expand this prison. And security procedure certificate. Hire 10 guards, unlock patrols, assign 3 guards to patrol routes. Oh, so I think all we have to do is just assign 1 more guard to a patrol route, and I think we've actually completed that, which I haven't really looked into, and that should just give us. There we go, that's actually done it, and we'll just get rid of that because we only want 2 guards. And we've actually gotten our cash injection. So that's looking good. Our chapel is now finished. So we'll run some utilities into here. And then, I don't know what the chapel needs. We'll jump in the rooms, and the chapel has to be 6 by 6, has to be indoors, altars, pews, and a prayer mat. So it's definitely like a mixed sort of prayer thing. So we'll stick a chapel in here. We're gonna grab ourselves an altar to kind of be put right at the front so we can have our spiritual leaders come into the prison and teach these guys the ways of Allah or Christ or whatever they believe in, Krishnan. So that should work. We'll get some pews set up. Maybe in one side. So we'll put in some pews like that. We'll kind of cram them in, and then I think we also need prayer mats, and so we'll stick the prayer mats on this side, and we'll kind of stick them in. And I'm gonna be nice for these guys on the prayer mats. For those who've never have never done prayer on a prayer mat, I'm spacing these out nicely. So this guy who prays on this mat, when he goes down, his butt isn't directly in this guy's face. I know these guys are prisoners, but they should have some decency, especially when they pray. So that's going to be my case. So I've given these guys the luxury of no butts in face, and hopefully that should deal with that. So we have our prayer mats, we have our chapel, it's very nice. All's looking good, and I think that works. And then maybe we want some heating in the chapel, so we'll grab a radiator, I guess, 'cause, you know, you don't want to be freezing when you're praying. So we'll stick in a nice radiator. We'll go to utilities as well, and we'll run the hot water into our chapel, and hopefully that should meet the requirements. It looks like we found drugs on this guy who's apparently overdosed right now. He's overdosed on drugs, and he could die, so we are sending him to the medical ward to be fixed up, but he is high. He definitely will be punished for drugs, because we will not have any more drugs. And that's a shot. You hear me, Aston Gullidge? That is a shot. We do not want to see you being overdosed. It looks like needs are now finally being met. We now officially have the chapel, which was so desperately needed. Families being met, freedoms being met, and overall temperature in the prison seems to be low. It looks like, where are our needs? And I think we can jump into grants as well, because we might want another. And we'll do the short term, and no, we can't really afford that. Inmate nutrition research. And it looks like we found more drugs. My god. And who is it on? Leishan, of course. Who else? Inmate nutrition. We need We need to unlock health, psychology, and prisoners at least 20. Do we get this grant instantly? What do we need? An independent research group are offering funds. Offering funds in order to participate in a trial on the effects of varying innate eating habits. Serve a single low variety meal for 2 days. Serve 3 high quantities for 2 days. Okay, so I think we can do that because I think there's somewhere where we can change the quality of food, and we'll have to find. God, I'm so bad. Oh no, there's a fight, and I can't quite find. What was the grant we just accepted? How do we change the quality of food? I have no idea. Maybe we can't because we have to unlock something. So I guess we'll jump in the bureaucracy and we'll find what we need. So prison policy. Unlocks a policy report allowing you to increase and decrease punishments for all types of misconducts, as well as automatically triggering searches of the misbehaving prisoner and their cell. Also allows you to control the nutrition. No, this is what we need. We definitely need prison policy, and we might want to get an education as well. So we can get like maybe a school. And then what does micromanagement allow? Gives you tools to micromanage aspects of your prison so they meet exact requirements. That sounds like me. We'll get micromanaging as well. Hopefully we can afford this. It's not too expensive. We'll jump in the reports again. I feel like there's something we should be doing. Oh yes, programs. We can do programs now. Pharmacological treatment for drug addiction. Let's do it actually. So this program, I guess they meet up with a psychiatrist. No resume time slot. What do you mean? Regime time slot, I mean, sorry. What do you mean? They have plenty of free time. Do they not? I swear they do. They do have plenty of free time. Or do they need like 2 hours of free time? Okay, I'll be nice. I'm gonna grant these guys with 2 extra hours of free time to do whatever they wish, and then we'll jump back into programs. We will do the drug treatment. We'll do the pharmacological treatment of drug addiction because it is so desperately needed. Why will you not do? What do you need? I don't know what it is. That behavioral therapy. Can we can't. Can we not do any of these? What else? Spiritual guidance. Why can't we do this? No resume slot. Okay. Do I need work times to do this? If we jump in the regime, sorry. What if I change these to work? It's not like we have any jobs. But if I change this to work, right? And then we go to our programs. Now, can I do drug addiction? Oh, we can. So they do it on their work period. I see. So we'll have that happening right now. And hopefully this will get guys unaddicted to their drugs. And then spiritual guidance. We'll do this as well so people can meet up with a priest, an imam, a rabbi, whatever they need to meet their spiritual requirements. And I think that's going good. So hopefully we should have no more drug addicts and no more... we should have some spiritual guidance, which is always good. And I think, and alcoholics therapy group, we also want this as well. Oh, wait, no, we don't have time for it. So we'll just keep these two. Alcohol's not that bad. It's not like there's any alcohol in the prison anyways. So the alcoholics will just, I guess, learn to live. It looks like I didn't quite hook up this radiator, but that's not a big deal. I really wish I could see inside this chapel. And saying that, we should hire maybe... I'll hire 2 more guards, I think. And then with the 2 guards, we can also... I also want to deploy somebody to watch the chapel at all times, so we don't have our spiritual leader being unfortunately stabbed. So that should work. And in a regime... So they got the work period, which they can do their whatever they do. So it's yard, work, they go do their classes. Okay, I think this is looking quite good. And then they have free time after dinner, which is looking good. So they wake up, they're in their cell for a bit, just getting ready. They go shower, they get ready, put on their clean clothes. They eat, locked up, and then they can go out, get the fresh morning, or I guess at this point afternoon air. They can go to their classes, or if they don't have classes or work, they have kind of free time-ish. They can eat, and then they truly have free time for about 4 hours, which I think is nice. And will also work. So, can we also get prisoners to work in the laundry room yet? Is that... I don't think I quite figured that out. I was trying to figure this out last episode. Oh, look at this. So we can actually go into logistics now. So we definitely know where all the contraband is coming from. And basically in all the rooms we do have... we do have the metal detectors. Just to make sure. We can see where drugs are coming in. So from the last 24 hours, we've seen a glass shard smuggled in here, and it looks like it's come through the front door. And it looks like it's really been a lot of places. It's been detected a couple of times, but no one's done anything. The screwdriver has come through the front as well. It's been detected twice. The drugs, it looks like it's some really crazy stuff, how they're getting stuff in. Past 7 days, it's been scissors. Oh, where are they? Where these scissors come from? Where are they? So it's everything stolen. Oh, so they got them out of the doctor's office. Okay, we might want to send patrols up this hallway. Maybe to man these metal detectors. It looks like they're getting stuff out of these areas here. So we'll actually extend this guard route up into here and then over here, just so we can kind of see what's going on in the psychologist's office and so on. And then maybe stick 2 more guards to this route, and they basically patrol the whole prison. And that should be that dealt with. So yeah, still guys in the holding cell, eh? Mate, let's find you a proper cell. Somewhere, if there is, we'll see. Maybe at sleep time we'll have to see. And now we have guys patrolling up here in the prison so we can see anything being stolen up there. It looks like our spirituality needs are really being met right now. The visitation it should be met. These guys are complaining about family, but nonetheless, if their family doesn't want to see them, that is their own problem for getting locked away in prison in the first place. I feel somewhat sorry for these guys, but I mean, they did have it coming because they are criminals. It looks like these guys are really, really having it deep here. Lei Shan, who I did not know is spiritual at all, is at our newly established chapel. Things are looking peaceful than ever, and I think now I can safely say we can hopefully expand the prison and start getting a higher income, because that will be great. Let's see, do we have guards yeah, okay, good. So now we have guards patrolling up here as well, and in the cell blocks, so it's looking very good. And that's amazing. Alright, so we'll expand the prison block. And I don't know if we have necessarily a lot of money to expand. I mean, hopefully we can find something we can do. Oh, we've unlocked policy. And actually, speaking about earning money right before we expand, we do have to do that inmate nutrition. So it is serve a single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days, and then serve 3 high. So we'll jump into this, and we'll have to serve low quantity and low. So policy, meal quantity. So low and low variety, right? That's what we need. What is it? What was that? I don't know. Was it low, low? It was low, low. Okay, and then the next one's high, high. Alright, we'll see how this does. Should hopefully hold out just fine. So yeah, these prisoners seem to behave. They don't really seem to be going to sleep at the time I tell them to. And I might have to put the actual sleep time to later. And maybe we should see into this. No, 11 p.m. is pretty late though. They should be going to sleep now. I mean, it's 1 a.m. and they're still walking around. I mean, that's ludicrous. That is their own fault if they're not getting any sleep at this point. I mean, it's not like we're putting them to bed at like 4 o'clock. They're going to bed at, I mean, a pretty decent time. These guys all have insomnia. What the hell? Oh, at least they're getting their needs met. Definitely family. There is a huge family need. It says here, visitation, one family's waiting visit. I mean, families are definitely coming, but their families don't seem to be wanting to visit them. These prisoners are probably going to hate the morning when I do feed them the low quantity and low variety of food. But nonetheless, and we still have not figured out where the hell we are supposed to assign prisoners. Oh. Okay, this is good. We've actually just unlocked policy right now. And I've just realized, I've remembered what this does. So basically, you can reassign the kind of consequences. So, for destruction in a prison, if you're going to cause destruction, you definitely have to be sent to solitary. Because destruction will not be tolerated at all. And that is 6 hours of solitary. Escape attempt is going to be, I guess 12 hours of solitary. No, it's going to be 24 hours of solitary for escape attempts of any kind. Attacking another prisoner will be, I guess, a lockdown for, I don't know, lockdown for 12 hours. Attacking a staff is also locked down for 12 hours. Serious injury will be solitary for, I guess, 24 hours. Actually, no, it'll just be 12 hours of solitary if you seriously injure somebody. Intoxication is going to be 6 hours of solitary because no drunkenness. Weapons found is 12 hours of solitary. Because we will not have weapons in our prison. Tools found, same thing. Same with drugs, another 12 hours. And then luxuries like a cell phone. That's not the worst thing in the world. Tools found should also be solitary, actually. I don't want to see tools. Found luxuries. I mean, they are banned. It's not the worst thing in the world to have, like, a cell phone. So it won't really be punishable. It'll just be taken away, which is bad enough. So if you are causing destruction, there is something wrong with you. And you should be searched, and your cell should be searched in case you have weapons. Escape attempt, should be fine. Attacking a prisoner, him and her, and the cell. Make sure you don't have any weapons you're hiding. Attack the staff, search. Actually, no, these don't have to be searched. Only destruction, and make sure you don't have any, like, tools or anything to cause it. Serious injury should definitely be checked in case the guy has, like, stab wounds. Intoxication, definitely search him and the cell to make sure he doesn't have booze. Weapons found, yep. Tools found, yep. Search him and the cell. Drugs found, yep. Luxuries? No. No, that should be fine. And I think that should just about... Oh, escape attempt. Yeah, just in case you don't have any tunnels and shit. And then attack staff, attack prisoner. You shouldn't really need to be searched. Because that's just you attacking them. Unless you cause serious injury, then you'll be searched for, like, knives and shit. But other than that, no. And it is shower time. It is a brand new day. Our prisoners are going to their showers. And I've realized how tiny the shower room is. And how many prisoners we do have. But thank God, these guys can technically shower anytime they want. Because we do allow more free time. And yeah, things are looking good. The low quality food test we have to do for 2 days. So we'll have to remember that. And we should get our grant. Hopefully sometime soon. Anyways, guys, we've built the chapel this episode. Danger level in the prison's gone low, and as soon as we gain more cash, we can safely say we can expand the prison. And we'll just check logistics real quick to see room quality. See these. So room quality goes up the better these guys behave, and already they have. The general room quality that these guys deserve has gone way up, and that's always a good thing. And we now have strict rules, so these guys do misbehave. It is very, very bad. Anyways, guys, if you like, please leave a like, obviously. Comment below, and yeah, this is Lacerta Gaming signing off.